Welcome to our latest project update at our abandoned stone property in Portugal. We are the Indigoscape and we have been transforming this space with some hard work and creativity. From building stone walls to crafting custom cabinetry and a bit of gardening, there is a lot happening behind the scenes. Let's dive into the details and see what we have been up to. Remember 2 episodes ago when we put in this stone? Simon's been working hard to build the wall up around it. It's going to give our property a great rustic vibe and really make it stand out.
Okay, it's a new day and all of the priming has been done, so right now I'm just going to get on with doing the final layer. So I wanted to tell you a little bit about the paint situation here in Portugal. Basically, you can find stuff that is incredibly expensive and you can find stuff which is still expensive, but it's the cheapest of them all. Now, for example, this is a pre-coat or an undercoat of white synthetic paint for wood, and it cost €8.60 in this one place, and then in Leroy Merlin, the cheapest one they had was €22. In the shop in town, basically, which is a specialist paint shop, and I'm sure the paint is far superior in many ways, it was nearly €30 a can, which is crazy, you know. Anyway, so I decided to do this time with the cheapest one I could find, and to be honest, I've gone through quite a lot of paint. Like, just for all of these 2 bits of furniture I've used almost 4 cans of this, so you know, almost €40 worth, and I don't think 1 can of the really expensive stuff would have even done that. So yeah, so far it's pretty good. I'm going to put in this one, which is like a top coat. Hopefully it will just be one, and I might learn a nasty lesson later and realize that I have to do another coat, but we'll see how that goes. Really impressed with the paint, actually. It looks like we'll only have to do 1 coat on top of the primer to make it really nice, so yeah, winner. I finished painting the drawers and now they're just going to dry for a bit. Meanwhile, I'll work on this other part of the cabinet. That's going to have some clothes hanging on it, so I need to overcoat it and also install the poles. Afterwards, I want to put some shelves on this other part of the cabinet, undercoat the shelves, and then do a final coat. And then hopefully in the next few days we'll be able to put it all together, which is very exciting. Oh, you missed this whole section here, lovely.
Oh, sorry. I did the same thing with the drawers. I was like, hey man, you didn't paint the side of the drawer, so I was like, I forgot. There's so many sides. Oh no, there's a...
What?
There's a spider catching a wasp there.
Ooh.
Poor wasp.
Well, it's the end of the summer, I'm sure he's had a good life.
The painted drawers are being relocated to clear the workspace for the next steps.
So, I still have to do a final coat on this one, but before I do that, there's 4 kind of shelves that need to be cut and installed. So I'm going to use normal pine for that and get them all the right size, put them in and then undercoat them, and wait a couple of hours, and then hopefully by this evening everything will be with its final layer of coat. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to tidy up this piece of wood. Let's get some stickers on it, it's a bit dusty, and work on installing it into that. Okay, I have measured everything out and now we're going to start cutting. So we should be able to get 2 shelves per plank.
After measuring the shelves, Omar squares up the wooden panels so they fit straight into the table saw.
Beast has awoken.
Next, we'll be cutting 4 pieces for the wardrobe shelves.
Okay, so my measurements were off by a couple of millimeters, so basically what I'm going to do is shorten one of the shelves and use that as my prototype and see if it fits nicely. Test 2. That's it, that's very nice. I like that fit. It's proper tight. It's a bit, worrying.
It's a beautiful thing.
It will be, but I think it will start sagging. Well, we'll see. I suppose if I put it, yeah, that bit's at least the pine.
You're going to screw through the thing on the back though, aren't you?
4 screws and through the back, yeah.
Yeah.
So it should be okay.
Just a quick break on our renovation work and wardrobe builds, just to give you a little bit of an update on our website, which is coming very soon. We keep on saying that, but it's just because the content takes a little bit of time to gather, and also the photos and stuff like that. And also to encourage you guys to leave a comment below for any ideas on what you would like to see on our website, like maybe materials that we use, or tools that we use, or recipes that you would like to see, or blog posts that you're interested on. So it will be really cool for you to let us know, and this website, it's been possible thanks to Squarespace. Squarespace makes it super easy for you to create a stunning personalized website. With a guided design system, Squarespace Blueprint, it helps you get started quickly. With their modern templates and customization options, you can make your site look exactly how you want it. Whether you're setting up a portfolio, business site, or personalized blog, Squarespace tools makes it simple to create a professional site. You can also sell your products or services online with their integrated store options, and they have an app which makes managing everything a breeze. Building a website has never been this straightforward or enjoyable. To start creating your website, go to squarespace.com and get a free trial, and once you're ready to launch, go to squarespace.com/theindigoscape to get 10% off of your first domain or website. Get started with Squarespace and bring your online presence to life. Omar then trimmed each shelf to the right length to ensure a perfect fit.
Okay, shelf 2.
Oh, that's very snuggy.
That's nice and tight. I like that. Okay, so that's our second shelf. And then we're going to have a third shelf and then a fourth shelf. But the thing is that I think the fourth shelf the shelves are going to be quite narrow. You know, the space in between them, because the drawers come up to around here. We're going to have one there, which is like the base of the thing.
Yeah.
One here. Or we could have 3 big shelves.
I think it's better to have 3 big shelves.
Well, let's have the option.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I will put the drawers first, the top of the drawers, and then see what happens.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, I've got 4 pieces of wood ready. So I finished, I think, for the day. As you can see, I'm melting in this heat. So I've cut the shelves. I've done a lot of final top coat. I'm very happy with the paint. And tomorrow I'm going to decide how many shelves we're going to have and start putting in the drawers and doing the final coat on this cabinet as well.
Well done, Omar.
Yeah.
If anyone has been wondering what I have been today, I have been working on the videos, okay? So that's what I have been doing. I'm gonna show you now what Simon has been doing. He's literally leaving. And then later on we're having a little one of our friends is inaugurating their cafe, so we're very excited to go and do that. So we're all kind of like hurrying a bit. So I'm gonna show you what Simon been doing as well, because it's looking amazing. What do you think?
Super.
It's amazing, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it's very cool, man. It started to kind of segregate this space from that space, so it's like
Yeah, for sure.
the beginning of symmetry.
Yeah. If you know, it looks like this, but you guys have no idea. I don't know how to describe it, how difficult it is to make it look very precise and very symmetrical, like a little bit of the bigger stones and the medium stones and then the smaller stone and then the tiny stones. It's actually really, really difficult, and it takes a lot of time. Like this bit here was today. I'm gonna show you a little bit more of how he's doing it tomorrow. I'm going to occupy a bit more time to show what Simon does, but it's really, really, really difficult to do this. And I think that if you're ever going to do a stone house and you have to do something like this, it's actually a lot better just to get someone that does that does it properly and know what they're doing, because it takes a lot of time to get it to this stage and to make it look like this as well. So very happy with the result. It looks amazing. So imagine when the whole place on the outside and that wall as well on the inside with a chimney is gonna look like. It's gonna look beautiful. If you guys know of a company that does, what we want is a boiler that it's a back boiler. Basically it's a fireplace, and then it's connected to a tank, and that feeds onto radiators and so on. So basically the fireplace is going to heat our water. So if you guys know of a company in Europe that does a really good boiler like this, we've been obviously doing our research, but if anyone has experience and know about it, we'd really like to know, because it's always good to hear recommendations. So yeah, we're getting really excited. That's this face of someone very excited.
Oh yeah. Okay, so I finished doing all the painting of the drawers, and so now we're going to work out putting on the mechanisms on the side of the drawers, so it's ready to install into the main cabinet.
Omar adds some small pieces of plywood to the bottom of the last drawer to act as spaces. This will help Omar installing the drawer rail mechanisms properly.
So I battled and I managed to get the mechanisms in. I just really hate doing things down at the bottom. I much prefer doing things up at top. And that's why I have a small wife. She can handle everything below waist height. Over here we have our first mechanism. We have our second mechanism. And we are going to see if our drawer will now fit over here. Let's hope. Good. So basically I made a mistake there where this needs to be to this end, not to that end. So I just have to unscrew these and set it back. And this is one of the reasons why you always do one first, make sure it all works, and then you go and do all the others. So yeah. Finally, all of the drawer mechanisms are on. This is the last drawer. There we go. Alright, so everything's undercoated. Now what I'm going to do is just paint everything here with the final overcoat that I can. And I want to take the shelves out and then also move it afterwards and then put the shelves in and then we can make a plan, basically. So
A plan for?
whether to put doors just over here or lengthways. I'm more along the lines of just doing the top and then putting some really nice fronts for each of the drawers. So it totally covers up this and we can make it all look very uniform. I don't think if we put doors right along the length it will look very good. There's a little thing that you have to squeeze.
Yeah. We carefully remove the drawers to relocate the wardrobe to a better spot to work on it. Hey, so good morning. We didn't say hi before. Tama is going to be installing the drawers. And we're just looking at something, there's a little gap at the back, so we're just like finding ways to cover it.
Eating?
That's really thick.
No, it's fine.
Do you have anything smaller?
No, but we need it big enough for it to work.
Okay, so there is a little fix we need to fix.
Well, basically, originally when I first designed it, is that I worked out that I wanted everything about 1 centimetre behind the front of the cabinet, so the doors had space and things. But then the drawers were slightly bigger than accidentally, and so now it's just easier to bring everything to the front. And so it's meant that we've got like a little gap behind here, the shelf, but luckily we have some trimming and we've got lots of it, so we can just stick this in the back of all the shelves and it will look like some sophisticated design. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
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 Will look cool.
Yeah. And then we're only gonna have doors above here.
Exactly.
And then all of this is gonna have fronts instead.
Yeah. And then it will all look very uniform.
Yeah, and it's the first cabinet.
Yeah,
So I think so far it's
I
it
think
looks
so.
definitely quite good.
We've saved money. I think IKEA would have been more expensive.
Yeah, for sure. And we learn how to build a cabinet. Okay, so while Omar does a bit of troubleshooting with the cabinet, which in my opinion is looking really cool, and I think for the first time, really good effort, I'm gonna show you what Simon has been doing. So I'm gonna show you what he did 2 days ago, which I believe I've shown you already. So that's looking great. Also, he shaved a little bit of the top here, so when the net stone comes on, it's a lot easier to grip the cement and then easier for it to be on top because it's a lot flatter. And then yesterday
Trouble seems so far away.
it's alright. And then this is yesterday, and then today he's been building this side where we're gonna have set, which worked in our floor in the Ada, coming today because we need a lot more cornerstones. You see this here, those are cornerstones. We need a few of those.
so keen on it.
What do you mean?
Well, it would have been nice to have done it with big rocks because it's the entrance.
Yeah. Well, we could
But, I mean,
try to find some.
It'll blend in, so it don't matter. But it's strong. So.
What about this one here?
Yeah, I'm sort of saving that.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, I got that this morning.
Oh wow.
And that's the best one I found this morning. But, you know, I'm trying to space the big ones out, the small ones in between to make them go a bit further now.
Yeah, yeah. Good morning.
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 Morning, Simon. Morning, Andrea.
¿Vas a desayunar?
Sí.
She cut her hair. Look how pretty she looks. Mami, enseña tu pelo.
¿Perdón?
Tu pelo.
¿Qué cosa?
Que te lo cortaste ayer.
That's how we want it. We do have one. This actually works a lot better than that.
But Omar couldn't find it, so he's using that to countersink.
Totally, it works really well.
¿De qué te ríes tú?
De ti.
¿Por qué?
¿Ah? Porque me estás agarrando de sorpresa siempre.
La gente está diciendo, ¿dónde está tu mamá? Y yo,
¡Oh!
qué chévere, ¿no?
Sí. ¡Wow! Este está mejor que los que venden en las tiendas.
Bueno,
Not
sí.
finished it, need more
No,
paint.
no.
Yeah.
Después podemos hacer de tu cuarto.
I'm going to leave all the wood filling to you.
Oh,
You seem to have a thing about filling wood.
I need to get some roof tiles put behind there.
ways to reuse the old tiles.
Yep.
Oh. We got some aloe vera that I got for my birthday a year ago, and it's got lots of children, so we're gonna repot it and then we can have more aloe vera. That's all from one plant. From that plant, there are many children and grandchildren. It's just like little ones. He's so used to the noise now. Aren't you, Tony? He's here to give us a heart attack with his chair. Just don't lean back, okay?
You look nice. Yeah. It's going to be very nice once in there.
Simon has gone to have lunch with my sister because it's her birthday tomorrow. So this is one of the reasons why we're doing all of this as well. So tomorrow it looks really pretty because we're having a Mexican theme party. So I want it to be really pretty. And we'll be planting lots of things basically.
¿Qué tal?
My sister is here. It's her birthday tomorrow.
Tengo ovos criollos.
Someone gave her some eggs.
Y decorations for my birthday.
Ah, Gail! Okay, so I was able to put this. I had a little bit of an accident. I don't know if it it was filmed, but it was a bit chaotic. Like that fell off, and my mom almost landed on the floor as well.
Mija.
No, Mom.
Loca. Superwoman.
Oh no.
Súbelo.
Ay, ay, ay.
¿Sí, qué pasó? ¿Se cayó?
Sí, está muy pesado. Tiene mucha agua.
Mucha agua. Espera.
It's okay, we'll love the water.
Yeah, I know, but that's...
Mami.
Sí, chavo, qué loca. Tú te ibas a lanzar de jeta para salvar a...
Mami. Ay. Ay.
Anyway, so it was a bit funny, but not at that time because I got a bit worried. So Omar is now being painting.
Final coat.
Final coat.
Finally.
Finally. We're never gonna see this side, so that's why the screws, you can see them. Good morning. What we're gonna be doing today is we're going to be placing the cabinets, the wardrobes in the house, and then the first one, I think Omar is gonna cut the to hang, so we got these
We'll put
tubes.
them in afterwards.
Yeah, and then once that's done, we place the other one. Is that correct? But the other one is really heavy, so I think someone's gonna have to do that because I can't carry it with Omar. So
Let's do it.
we're gonna finish it today. Yes, hopefully.
Like that. Okay.
So we're using these sort of screws. So it has that kind of end, so it screws to metal nicely.
You know, now we've got a unit that's coming in a meter, and I think it's going to interfere with all of this.
Yeah, it will.
We're going to have to empty out all of those shelves now, aren't we? But we've also got to put the pole.
I
Shall
can't
work
wait
on-
to not have any of these exposed because it looks very messy.
File number one.
Yay!
Hey.
Look at it. Yeah, put it down.
Not going anywhere.
Yeah.
Okay, moment of truth. Okay.
Can I put it down for a bit? Yay!
Hey. And baby around.
Actually, it's not too bad, the space in the back.
Yeah. Good?
Yeah. Okay. Nice.
Wow. Oh my god.
These are all fine. Cool.
Amazing. Absolutely incredible.
Wow, we got so much storage now. What are we gonna do
Yeah.
with all this storage?
You're crazy.
Fill it with more
I'm so glad that they came out the same height as well.
Oh, yeah.
I was really paranoid about that.
Yeah, well done.
I'm sure you can guess what's about to happen.
Well, I'm really happy with the result. It looks amazing. It's all more organized. Now this corner is like, wow, look at it. It's all really organized. Lots of more storage. We can fit way more. The drawers are not even completely full, but I'm really happy. The next step is to obviously put doors here and the facings for the cabinets, for the drawers, and it will look even more organized. So very happy, and a big thank you to Omar for making an amazing wardrobe. He's very happy as well with them.